Yeah. What's your opinions? How do you reckon the game is going to go?
Well, let's start off with who is on the teams. You know, you've got Reptic as the main GC, Trixie as the sub GC, and then as your champs, you got Brooksies Gaming, you got Trixer, uh, and you got Jonah. So, you know, them coming in as the winners of season two of BGCS, they're going to be confident, they're going to be looking aggressive, they're going to be mechanical. Um,
In in
Looking towards the CK side, you've got Nikolai and GCI as your sub GCs. I believe GCI is going to be playing this one, so we'll see how that fares for them. Um, you've got let me get it up. I literally just had this up. Um, you've got Lampo, Circle, and Tavish as your champs. I don't know who exactly is going to be playing for the champs side for CK, but I think either way, it's going to be a good option. Yeah, they've got some very solid champ options here.
so what's your predictions? What do you think?
So, and this is going to sound harsh, but I think I'm going to go for a clinical 3-1.
Political 3-1. I
Yeah.
see, like in my mind, agree so much on that 3-1, but in my heart, I always like the underdog story, so I have to go CK Esports 3-2.
That would be a sight to behold, especially with GCI playing.
Yeah,
I think that's something that they're gonna have to really perform for because I think even on a bad day, clinical look very scary, having scrimmed them quite a few times now.
yeah. Clinical are definitely. I've seen some of their gameplay. They definitely can keep up the pressure and have the save. So it's all down to the way that CK are playing today. Can they pop off and potentially, start loading up on the pressure, getting the saves that they need, or will they just completely downfall and, like you said, get 3-1?
Well, I mean, it's all in how they read Reptic, in my opinion. You know, if Brooksy is playing, they need to watch out for the demos. If Trixie and Jonah are playing, they need to watch out for the mechanical air plays. Those are the two options that you got from the two modes that you've got from clinical, two play styles that you need to watch out for. Reptic's your man. If you can get demos on him, if you can get early challenges on him, that's how you win against them. Um, so yeah, that's my reasoning behind it. I think clinical will have options, whereas I don't think CK have as much. I think they're just going to try and play chasey, go as fast as possible, and hope for the best.
Yeah, I also agree with you on that. From when we had the 2v2 tournament a couple weeks back, I unfortunately got Reptic as my first game, and Kyle, and once you, like you were saying, once you challenge Reptic and get him out of the way, it's all just depending on the champs then who has the better lineup, and Clinical do, in my opinion, but I don't know, man. I just love underdog stories. CK getting a 3-2 would be lovely.
I don't
I
know. I'm not sure I agree with the whole champ thing. I think they're fairly equal, depending because on the CK side they're a whole lot more ball chasey. They're very sort of mechanical on the ball, go for the shot, and like maybe not as rotationally inclined,
Yeah,
but that doesn't matter when you're holding pressure. So half rotations, going for the ball early. That's how CK win this. They take 50s for each other. They follow up close. Clinical just have to play their game, get Reptic the ball, air dribbles, double flick resets. That's the type of thing that they're going to be looking for.
yeah. All right, I believe everybody is ready to go. So let's bring us into the game. Let me do this. Knowing my luck, I broke everything. Clinical DK. And yeah, I'm bringing this in then.
What are we saying, chat? What are we thinking for this one? We got CK, or do we have clinical? Let's get your opinions in chat. Come on, let's go. All right. We do see Trixer and Jonah for this clinical lineup, so it's going to be a more mechanical starting off. After this first kickoff now, Trixer taking a 50. Reptic going to be going for the shot in the Dominus, going for the edgeable bump, and it's going to go in 6 seconds in, and Reptic, you've got to do him dirty like that so early on.
You know, you just give Reptic the oldest space, like we were saying. If you're not pre-jumping the guy, getting him out of the play, he's going to take the ball, he's going to have the boost, and you are going to get scored on. You can't be leaving your third man in a 1v1 situation with Reptic.
No, it's not a good position to be in at all, and GCI have to clear out. That's a free shot for him, though. Trixer's just in defense, and he takes it low, and GCI clapping back early on. It's only been 17 seconds. We've been treated to 2 goals.
And 2 lovely goals. You know, the fake in for GCI. Trixer thinks he's gonna, like, hit it in fast, but I think GCI didn't have the boost to it, so he took slow, and GCI just a little impatient. Let's look at the good kickoff. And it's just a conversion from CK Esports. Great kickoff. Killian just sweeps it up. No hassle in the shot right there.
Oh, he just followed a bit too close on that kickoff, not able to react in time, jump in front of it. And the person who went for the boost there, not able to get back in time. That's just a poorly timed kickoff on the clinical side. Trixer's going to take this up. Going to be popping down right in front of net. There's the shot just above. Reptic again can't get the double, and it's going to be cleared up by Killian.
We got Killian trying to do something. Reptic in the corner, trying to get it out of his half. Ball trying to get challenged by Killian. No one up. Reptic got all the ball by himself. GCI with the block. Trixer and Jonah kind of double committing right there. Gets blocked by Logabear. Yeah. Reptic trying to take it to the corner, blocked off by GCI. Trixer trying to get it cleared out, and he does. Both teams looking like they have even pressure right now. You know, after the kickoff goal and then the dunk, you know, CK might be up 1, but plenty of time in this game. Both looking good, fast, mechanical. As I say that,
yeah,
lovely.
All it takes is one. All it takes is one, you know. The Clinical are very good at building this pressure up and then getting Reptic on the end of it, you know, send it to the backboard, he'll be up. Send it anywhere up, in fact, and he'll be up. So, you know, see Jonah here, just trying to ask questions, put it into the corner, you know, get G-Side to commit, get any amount of players to commit, and Jonah's straight out. It's a shame Killian couldn't be there on the end of that, and there's going to be a challenge from Logie Bear, just getting that one snuck in, and 3-1. This is not going the way that I thought it would.
I did not think they were going to be 2 up in the first game. I thought it was going to be a close first game. You know, Clinical takes it. They're only good for taking first games, but by the looks of it so far, I don't want to jinx it because there's plenty of time, but CK looking hot, and that's a shot, and it's in. It's just I don't know what's happened there.
It's just a clean whiff from Jonah.
GCI missed. Jonah thought he was going to touch it. Reptic can't read the play, and it's just straight shot from Killian.
That's such a difficult save to make for Reptic. There's absolutely no time to react. Jonah needed to get something on that, but he thought GCI was hitting it. So, turns out, kids, being bad is actually a good thing.
And I can agree to that. You know, I've been in situations where I'm like, he's gonna touch the ball, he doesn't, and I get scored on. And it just happened here. You know, CK keeping up this pressure here, trying to not give them any wiggle room to try to fight back. Jerks it into the corner. Reptic can't really read. Killian keeps it in. Reptic trying to pass to Jonah. It does. Jonah tries to pass to Trix. It does. Tries to get it back to Reptic. Reptic back to Trix. So what the shot? It hits the backboard. The shot's from... It's in from Jonah. What a passing play.
What a play.
That was about, what, 6?
Yeah, 5 or 6 passes, yeah. And Jonah just slotting that one in top bins. That's got to be clipped, surely. Like, even though they're down 2 goals still, it's just halfway through the game. What a play that is from Clinical. I don't think anything's going to top that for me in this first week. That has got to be player of the week so far for me.
You know, it's not about getting these fancy goals either. It's about playing as a team, and when you're playing and playing with friends that you know, having these great team plays gets your morale so high. So hopefully
Oh,
this is
shot.
shot.
Oh,
So hopefully this new found energy in the team play can get them up 2 goals. Trixa goes up for the ball, cleared out by Logie Bear. And then Reptic, just on the wall, accidentally misflips and gets cleared by GCI.
Jonah again picking things up. Tricks are going for the shot and he takes it. We're in within 1 goal now. It's more than likely that Clinical are going to come back. The amount of attacking pressure that this team has is insane. All it takes is, an edge up into the center, going for a bump, going for whatever, just any sort of attacking creative pressure. And Clinical are back in it. There's a double, and Trix is going to get it. I told you this team was mechanical, but my God, Trix are
Just
across the map.
just taking an advantage of that straight up kickoff. He has the boost because he took the left ball and just getting that double tap, which is very crucial here to even up the map. And I will say that is not an easy one to read.
And just like that, we're back in it. Tie game, 4-all, 8 goals scored already. And it's only the first game. Imagine what the rest of the series is going to hold for us.
Both teams looking like they want to take the pressure, take the midfield, take the passes, but it's just coming down to small inconsistencies on the kickoff and small inconsistencies in defenses. We get the demo
Oh, the
from Trickster
shot?
and a bomb, and GCI can't get to it. Jonah goes for the
I think he
bomb.
was bumped away.
I believe he jumped and he just couldn't get to the ball. He dodged the bomb. Oh
He was
no,
bumped.
he wasn't. He was bumped. Great play from Jonah, understanding that there's one in net and there's nothing he can do if he bumps him.
The field awareness, and as much as Reptic probably hasn't contributed in terms of goals, I guarantee he's been saying to his team, get those demos in, get those passes in, and just like that, Logie Bears scored another. I don't know how that one snuck in when I have a feeling I saw so many people in defense. Reptic with the whiff and Trickster can't get in front of it. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Clinical, but momentum swinging,
And
Troxo.
it is swinging a lot, and we're up to 5-5. 5 goals for each team with 1 minute remains now. They're gonna try to get the last goal and hopefully stick it. Reptic with the block. Trickster's trying to follow up, he can't. Killian's up. Trickster with the clear. And GCI is just gonna keep on the press here. Keep it in their half. Every time Clinical's had it in their half, it's pretty much been a goal. And it's been the same for Clinical. CK. Not a lot to say. It's both really good mostly really good goals or kickoff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do think a lot of CK has come from kickoff, and whether that will translate into the next game, maybe Clinical will sort something out, and there's going to be a nice 50. Jonah getting the follow up.
The,
This is exactly what Trickster needs to be doing when he's got so many people in front of net.
the fake from Trixie, just gets out one, gets to 50, and Jonah's there to clear it up. It was a great play by Trixie. Get this man an ice cream because this guy is on fire right now.
Oh, especially on the hot summer day that we've been experiencing today as well. He'll be needing it. Just 10 seconds to go, and it's just a matter of wasting time at this point. There's going to be another shot from Jonah just wide. Is it going to matter though? Logie Bear with the clear. That's going to be knocked down. Kind of awkward for Reptic. He's going to be sending it to the side. And that's bouncing up. 0 seconds. Can they get to the ball? And that's going to be sent down. Clinical take game 1.
Oh, that was a match. Clinical may take game 1, but it wasn't by a big margin. Both teams keeping up good pressure. Both teams having great amount of shots. Just not really too many saves on each side. They're keeping up the pressure. They're playing the midfield. They're doing the passing plays, especially Clinical right now. And looks like a very even match.
Yeah, I do have to worry though for CK Esports. They did get like 2 or 3 goals from kickoffs. If Clinical works out a strategy in where they can send the ball either back right, back left, or they just sort out their kickoffs in general, they get a good follow up, or not follow up as closely. Where are CK getting their goals from?
You also have to think though, Clinical also got 2 goals from their kickoff. They got the lovely double tap by Trixer, and then they just got another one where it's just a plain shot and a bump off the kickoff. So it's roughly about even on kickoff goals. Maybe, CK fearing getting it a bit better, even though it's the same amount of goals. They can, have the spirit to keep going. Say they can come back. It keeps up their hopes. So we go into
Well,
game 2 here.
yeah, and CK are going to be looking to rectify the game difference. We just see Logie Bear trying to send that one to the center. That's going to be cleared out. Kind of an awkward position for Killian to be in. Keeping this one close in the corner. I like the play. Not exactly controlled particularly well, but there's going to be a good dunk. Now Jonah picking this one up. Reptic with the pass into middle for Trixer. And that's what a lovely shot that is. To send them up 1 goal 30 seconds in. And this clinical esports team, I mean, they know how to make plays.
Just again, a perfect passing play. Jonah interrupted into the corner, back out mid for Trixa. You know, these clinicals are, they're looking like they know their team. They can play with them. They trust
Oh.
everyone. Could Reptic get the double tap? He can't. Jonah here to keep it in the pressure. Reptic tries to go back for it and can't get the touch. Trixa keeping up the pressure. Killian with the 50. Now GCI got plenty of time, just sends it up, tries to get it
Oh.
behind Reptic. And what to say from Reptic?
That was really awkward for him. I'm surprised he got that. He just stretched there. Killian trying to keep the pressure on, gets the double jump over onto the backboard, and it's cleared out by Reptig. Absolutely no big problem for him. And now it's CK starting to feel the pressure a bit. GTI with a nice challenge just to release that pressure, reset, and sort of, you know, reacclimate to the situation. Now Killian off the sidewall into the center, cleared out by Reptic again. We talk about Reptic as an aggressive player, and just like that, he gets a goal. But the amount of work this guy does in defense, it cannot be understated.
Yeah, Reptic's just that kind of guy that's just good everywhere. He's playing the defense, he's playing his mid, he's passing to his teammates, he's taking the shots, he's basically taking every challenge he needs to be taking at that point. The only time he's not doing something is when he's
Oh,
awkward or confused, and Strixer takes it up to the sidewall, gets it around GCI. Reptic gets it around 2.
oh, this is bad.
Reptic's trying to get a mid for Trixer, and it's just in. Great play by Reptic right there, getting a pass 2, and GCI is just on the wall. As we're talking about Reptic, he just passes it through their whole team and it's a goal.
Yeah, and maybe a crisis of confidence for CK Esports. Losing that first game is a knock, as I would know. But it's all about the bounce back. Treat every game as if it's the first match. You go in and play your game. You make adjustments. You do whatever you have to do. And I haven't really seen that from CK yet. They're not getting any kickoff goals. They're not getting any sort of team plays. They're playing quite disconnected right now, and this needs to change.
Yeah, as we seen in the first game, CK were putting on the equal amount of pressure right now, but Clinical are putting on all the pressure. CK is normally in their half at this point. Only 1 or 2 attempts from as CK as the offense is not looking the best. We do have a lot of time. It's two and a half
Oh, a
minutes.
touch. Well, Killian now into the center towards no one though. GC's going to be able to get onto it, but it's just a 50. It's going to be dealt with now. Reptic. Maybe an air dribble attempt. Taking this one to the left wall. Bouncing up into the center for someone. GCI just going to make a crucial touch there. Otherwise, that could have been dangerous for him. There's a shot on target. A great save from Trixer to knock that one out. Doing
Just
a good 50.
the double miss by Killian into a shot from Trix. A lovely save from GCI. gets it cleared out, and there's
Oh,
no one back in net. Can Reptic get back in time? And
oh my
it
god.
goes wide. Reptic with the pop back out into their half and killing with the block. Now,
Jonah, no real threat here right now. Reptic, just trying to get it past a player at a time. It's what they need to be doing. 3 goals up, minute and a half left. It is you start that time wasting game. Take the ball up, go air dribble, challenge early. Give your teammates time to react, and that's a good tip in general. Let alone for when you're just time wasting. Don't settle back and that's just open. Killian's gonna
oh,
get it. What happened?
I
Mispositioning.
think it was just a clear away. Reptic is 254.
Jonah.
Jonah's on the left. Killian just gets the breakaway, fakes out Jonah on the second touch, and he's just straight in.
Yeah, Jonah needed to set off pads there. He couldn't venture out into midfield. If a clear was going to be made, that is
And my
poor from him. We saw this a lot from season 2, Jonah. Actually, a lot of that creeping in. He's been doing it a lot less recently, but obviously still a bit of an issue for him.
Killian trying to get it clear. GCI taking it up around. Yeah, like oh, a double
Oh,
commit from CK. I think they bumped each other and it's just open for Jonah.
this is what happens when you're not as confident. And he just cut across. It wasn't even a double commit. He just cut across. And
Just
yeah, you just got to trust your teammates, trust the rotations. But when you're down, when you're desperate, I mean, it's not even like match point yet. It's going to be because Clinical aren't gonna chuck anything, surely.
and by the looks of it, they're gonna get another.
Oh, what a play as well! What a passing play between Trickster and Jonah. They're gonna be sending this one way out of reach for CK.
This is 3 team passing plays in 2 games by Clinical. They're looking like they understand each other, how they're working. They know where each other are, and they're feeling it. You know, if CK doesn't start bringing up this pressure now in the last game, they can. And here, I would just completely forget about this game. I've been in these situations where you're 2 down, when you're 1 down, sorry, and you're about to lose another, and you always think to yourself in this one, you can just forget about the game, get ready for the last, and hopefully nothing like too much happens. Try to regain that mental.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Rocket League is a mental game. Sure, you can mess up mechanically. Sure, you can mess up positionally, but if you don't have the mental stability to come back and realize, look, each game is going to be different. It's up to us to understand what we need to do to win. I've been in situations where I'm 2-1 down, 2-0 down. I'm like, look, we've got nothing to lose. Let's just change something and hope it works. Because that's all you can do. Not great numbers being put up. So many shots, but absolutely none of them going in, other than one from Killian. And you just got to wonder, surely you've got to pass. Surely you've got to make those challenges, trust your teammates, and get the shots of a higher quality. Place it top right, left, whatever. Just away from where the opponents are, and that's where awareness comes in. There's so many different aspects to this game that you've got to understand, and that's why Rocket League is much more difficult than just hit ball in net, score more than opponent.
Yeah, I agree. You can take as many shots as you want, but once there's defenders where you're shooting, it doesn't matter. You can call it pressure, you can call it trying, but at the end of the day, it's not doing too much for your team. So hopefully, CK 2 down, last game if they lose, and hopefully they can change something up about their playstyle. They can try being more aggressive, maybe try more passing plays. Anything just to get out of the same playstyle they've played for the 2 matches right now.
Yeah, I think also a midfield presence is needed. There's a shot almost in. Killing can't turn this one in as well, and again, wasted chance there. There is still lurking in the centre. Logie Bear off the back wall.
Trixa.
And now what a read by Trixie. He's going to get it again. What a touch that is out of defence. Gonna be relieving some pressure. Now GCI again. Reptic in the corner looking for his teammates again. Those passing plays are so vital for this Clinical Masterminds team. It's been making sure that they win this series so far. All they need is one more game, 4 minutes to do it. And CK Esports hoping to ruin their day.
What
Oh, what a save.
He was just such out of position and gets the barely touches it. Reptic going up for a double. Can you get the redirect? Can't. Gets 15 by Logi. Logi's gonna try to follow up. Gets taken back all the way back by Clinical. Logi misses. No. GCI there. They keep up the pressure. Reptic a little bit awkward and bumps him out of the way. I think you're right about the CK midfield presence because they've had 2 opportunities now to score and you're just missing that midfield second player.
Well, yeah, I mean, midfield as well, challenging from the halfway line. You're able to prevent so much pressure from being added on top of you. And for a team like Clinical Masterminds, it's all about getting those passes from midfield to create that pressure. So cutting that out early is CK's only option. I don't see any other way for them to come back in this. Of course, adaptations can be made by Clinical if that happens. But so far, 2 minutes in and 0 goals. It's not the worst look for CK, but again, no real meaningful looks at the Clinical goal either. So nothing good, nothing bad so far.
Yeah.
See how things progress.
Yeah, normally after, losing 2 games, you want to come into this 3rd game, like, really strong, you want to be popping off goals, getting your saves. But 0-0 can also work for you, it only
This could
takes
work.
1 to win. That could work. Nice save by Jonah. Reptic now on the attack. I'm just gonna try to make it as awkward, double commit down a miss. Jonah trying. Can't go. Killian gets beaten around by a pinch.
Oh, Reptic off the backboard. He's going to get the read, but not the shot. Keeping this one here. And pressure still there. And Trickster always follows so close. There's a demo.
Not gonna be
Reptic
confronted.
taking his time here. He's always dangerous from this sort of position. Doesn't do anything with it this time. Now Trickster to the side. Will cut out by Killian. Onto the backboard. No one's there to follow. And Reptic's going to hit this one over to Trickster.
Block.
Hoping to get some sort of shot off. That's a pass mid, no one there, and it's going to be cleared out.
Both teams, putting on very equal pressure. No one's overextended. Nobody's making huge mistakes. As I say, this could be a goal. I couldn't get the angle. It was such a slow and weird bounce for him to get. GCI with the shot. Gets saved by Jonah. Both teams are taking shots right now, feeling how each other's playing in this
Jonah?
good match.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I do think it's more weighed towards Clinical Masterminds. They are creating more pressure overall, but that's not to dismiss CK's efforts at goal this time. They're getting a lot more meaningful shots, and there's a flip reset from Trickster. What a mechanical play! Please clip that.
Someone get this guy. Holy. This guy is C3. This guy is cracked. Gets the flip off the wall into the catch, and then gets the flip reset to beat 2 defenders. What can they do there? Like, they're thinking, I got this guy's champ, and then he does that.
It's a good attempt by CK, going for the demo and the shot low. Reptic's wise of it, though. Going for a flip reset off the backboard now. Jonah choosing to turn away from it. Maybe playing time, maybe playing sort of a bit safer so that they don't concede. Hit the ball to the side, Reptic with a shot, and that's going to go in. I don't think he meant it to go in like that, but he gets it anyway.
I think he's just trying to beat the one player. The one here hits it to the sidewall and touches it again. I'm not too sure, as you said, if that was intentional, but it definitely worked in his favor. GCI just couldn't reach it in time. Where they're CK 2 down with 25 seconds left. They need something to happen now. As they're going to be.
They need a miracle. They need a godsend. They need thoughts and prayers of everyone in the chat to come back from this. And even then, I don't think that's going to be enough, as we see a team bump from coming from Trickster twice. I still don't think it's going to matter. There's 3 seconds, and yeah, that's going to be it. Clinical 3-0 CK Esports in emphatic fashion. And what a game and what a series that is from them.
And just
Absolutely completely shutting them out.
gets the last one because they feel like it, 3-0, and then they get the 0-second goal because why not? They got nothing to lose, keep the ball up. They're already won the game. Just great plays from Clinical, passing plays were insane. Individual mechanical plays were very good, and they just kept up the pressure how they needed to keep it up. They played their game and they played it well.